Les, come down here to catch up with you because a week on Saturday you're out for fight number 3. The Hull City Hall. We've got Sonny Taylor topping the bill, and we've got you on the undercard there. But it's where you made your debut, because I remember speaking to you after your fight. We filmed your fight. You had a debut against Michael Mooney.
Yeah.
It was alright, wasn't it, Michael Mooney?
Yeah, Michael Mooney, yeah.
And you really impressed me, mate, because you put him over in the first round, and he's a tough man, Michael Mooney.
Yeah. Yeah, true, he is. But it's just, I just didn't have a punch, didn't I? It
was a sweet punch.
Yeah, it was just one of them. It was just, we've been practicing it. When someone's moving towards you, just.
But it's hard, you know. These pros. I think Mooney's close. I don't know at the time. Then was it about a year ago when you fought then?
No.
Was it April? April. Yeah, it was April. So was it that long ago? Was it 7 months ago? But it's hard. These journeymen. I think he was close to 100 fights there. Yeah. They're tough men. They know what they're doing in there, and very rarely does that happen to him. So it's like got me attention then. And I was happy to talk to you. And I found out that you've been in the army. You come out of the army. How did you find your way into a boxing gym then?
Boxing gym. So my old boy took my big brother to St Paul's.
Yeah.
And as a 6-year-old, you tend to follow your big brothers there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So ever since then, just.
Oh, so you boxed before you even went in the army then?
Yeah.
Right.
So then my first fight was at 11 at St Paul's, and then I was about 15. Then I moved to Hull Fish Trades for like a year, and then after that I went in the army at 16. 16.
Well, did you box while you was in the army as well?
No, I didn't. No. My regiment's like was kind of a new regiment, and there was we did tours of Afghanistan, so that took priority.
Right.
So it was just training for Afghanistan, to be fair.
Mhm. And so, what made you leave the army then?
So it's a thing one. So I got poisoned in Afghan. Well, I fall ill. So basically, contaminated food or contaminated water. And then I got medical discharged, and to be fair, I don't think they wanted to wait the years out, you know, to see if I got better, if I didn't get better. So then after I got better, I just started boxing again.
Right.
I went to, before I came here, I went to Westow with Jess and Graham, beat them.
Right.
Did a few fights with them, with Louis West as well.
Ah, yeah, because couldn't fight him with his brother in it.
Yeah, they was there as well. So it was, and then doing a few white collars, like, you know, unlicensed boxing, and then I saw Mike at one of them, and he asked if I wanted to come down here, and then ever since then.
And last time out, you fought a kid who I know fairly well. He's fought on our shows quite a few times. Jake Smith.
Yeah.
That was a draw.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised when I seen that, because I'd watched your debut, and I told you I was really impressed with you. And now Jake's good, because he beat a kid on one of our shows, and I think if you make Jake really fight and you know, make like you're going to stop him, it seems like you carry a little bit of power. Sometimes you find a different side of him. Instead of just coming on the road earning money, he's fighting to stay on the road so he can earn money.
I think my coach said that I hurt him, and then he came on and then hit me with that punch in the third round, and it wasn't like a big punch. I think it was a punch where he was trying to get out of the way, you know, from me pressuring him.
Yeah.
And then it caught me, to be fair, and I was like, well played.
Oh, so did you go down then, did you?
No, I didn't go down.
No.
It was like, I was like square one.
Right.
I was trying to throw my backhand, he threw his backhand, and he did like a looping backhand, and it caught me.
Yeah, well, in fact, we just filmed him on Sunday. He fought
good fighter, you know, and he's better than being a genuine, to be fair.
Fought the Polish kid, Rafa Benka.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know him well away.
No, I don't know him.
Yeah, but I like Jake. He's a good kid. But I was surprised, especially because I'd seen your performance.
Just one of them things, learning in it, to be fair.
How do you feel now? You've been, this is going to be what, about 7 months since you made your debut, going to be your 3rd fight?
Yeah, well, we're just going to see what's going on after this fight, see if we want to go on the road or not, you know, to be fair. It's one of them. The years are catching up on me now. And I'm feeling it in the gym, the knees, the lot. So we're just going to see what's going on. If we go on the road, then we go on the road. If not, it is what it is. Because tickets are like... It's hard work to shift tickets. The first 2, I'll probably shift about 60, but you need to sell over that, don't you?
Yeah. Especially because you want to move up through the rounds. Yeah. And as you move up through the rounds, you've got to pay more to your opponent.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard work.
But you've got a good kid. You've got Harley Madison, who I know really well. He's a Bolton kid. Fights out of elite boxing down there. I think this is going to be his 10th fight. He's learning his journey on the road, and it's fair to say most of the fighters that come out of elite who go on the road, they're good boxers. Yeah. He has good feet, and he's a nice boxer. So I'm intrigued to see what you do. Very tough kid. Very rarely gets stopped. I think he got stopped in his debut, but since then he's managed to go the distance.
If you're going to stop a gentleman, it's the first early fights, isn't it?
Well, inside the first 20 fights, if you've got a guy who becomes a centurion, you'll see 3/4 of his stoppage will become in his first 20 fights, and after that they've learned the job. I think he's learned the job really well, and they've got some good kids down there. But saying that, he doesn't spoil. He doesn't hold, he doesn't grab, and he doesn't run away. He boxes, so it'll be a good fight for you to find out where you're at again.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm looking forward to this because it'd be nice to see Sonny Taylor, who tops the bill, do his first 8 round, and we've got another VIP fighter on there, Hash Redmond. But what's nice about this for us is everyone else is an away fighter for us. I think Conor O'Regan's just been added, who's 10-0 as a pro. And
how many's on now?
I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fights. And we've got a heavyweight, debuting heavyweight on there, Adrian King.
He's massive, I've seen him downstairs.
Yeah, he seems a very nice, quiet kid.
18 years old as well.
Yeah. How'd you get that big that age? Not right, is it? Yeah, 30, 50 odd and still short.
32 and fat at 8.
Yeah, but developing a really good moustache there.
That's it. I'm going for it now.
Are you going to get angle bars? Are you
going to try?
Wax them?
This took me like 6 months for this. Don't grow it. It takes ages to grow this.
Well, I can grow it everywhere else except from top of my head.
Head's alright. Head's alright.
Listen, I'm looking forward to seeing you a week on Saturday, and hopefully will someone be talking to you after the fight and saying win number 2?
Yeah, hopefully.
Alright.
We'll see.
No, be confident.
I'm just humble. I'm just a humble guy. To be fair.
Well, listen,
it's what it is, isn't it? It's boxing end of the day.
With each win, that confidence grows, doesn't it? And I presume coming off that draw last time must have been a bit of a disappointment for you.
Yeah, that's what it is. To be fair, it's learning, isn't it? You just learn all the way.
Yeah. Well, every fight is a learning fight, but as a prospect, there's a lot of pressure on you. You see,
I don't
the way
see myself
fighters...
as a prospect no more. I'm old. I just see myself as a fighter, and if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose.
But the thing is, you know what it is I get a little bit jealous because I never did it. I retired at 29 and never went pro, and I always wanted at 27 I was going to do it, and I felt I was too old then. And for about 20 odd years afterwards, 25 years after, I was always kicking myself because I never gave it a go. And if you don't give it a go, you don't know, do you? And that's the most important thing. Because in 5-6 years' time, when you want to retire, you can be sat down and enjoy the boxing and not be bitter by the fact that you didn't give it a go. So when you sat down watching it again, you can go, yeah, I gave it my best. And perhaps I wasn't good enough. Perhaps I was. You don't know. Until you do. And then that's what you're trying to find out, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Les, I'll see you on Saturday, mate.
Nice.
Week on Saturday.
Week on Saturday, yeah.
Take care, mate.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.